All right, so it's about 3 p.m. West Coast time on Sunday, July 13th. I took a few hours off from the app today after about 4 hours ago, I hit 1 million followers on this app, which is something I never in a million years expected would happen, but something that I'm simultaneously extremely grateful for. And I did a video thanking everybody who follows me. And I did a video thanking my buddy Aaron at Go Live Vegas right before this one, because he helped me get my account back a couple times after it had been permanently banned. And there's one more video that I need to make, that I want to make, and that I've just been kind of marinating on for a little bit. And that's a video thanking my brother Falcon. I will tag him below. If you are not already following my brother Falcon, you should. He and I are 14 months apart. I'm older and taller and much better looking, I must say, objectively speaking. But you know, God, my brother and I are so alike in many, many ways, and are just utterly diametrically opposite of one another in many other ways. I mean, I jokingly refer or say that, I'm the gas pedal and he's the brakes, which became even more apparent to me once, he was a passenger in my car recently. Inside joke, sorry. Um, my brother Falcon, he he is one of the best men that I've ever known in my entire life. I mean, he is a man of the highest character, integrity, empathy. Um, he has done tremendous amounts of work over the last decade to deal with his trauma, a lot of which is my trauma as well. And he's just one of the best people I've ever met in my entire life. I I'm incredibly grateful that I just get to know him and that I just get to have him be a part of my existence. Let alone the fact that he's my brother. I mean, I can't even begin to just describe what that means to me. Um, I mean, he's like a part of me. He is. And he and I have been through a lot of things in our lives together when we were growing up, and individually in our own lives once we hit adulthood. And I can't fathom my existence or my life without him and without having him as my brother. I love him. I love that guy, man. I love that kid. Um, and, it's like I've been thinking a lot for the last 3 or 4 hours, you know, in that context, it feels kind of superficial. Like, oh, cool, I hit 1 million followers on TikTok, and I was talking to him earlier. I was like, yeah, I mean, that's totally superficial and it means absolutely nothing. I mean, it's a social media app. And he was like, bullshit. He said, you have a tremendous impact on people's lives on this app. And I don't always see that. It's hard for me to let that in. And he reminds me of that frequently. And, you know, especially, I mean, look, it's like the fact that he is still here with me after some of the shit that I've been through and some of the things that I've done over the last 20, 25 years to try to crater my own existence, let alone the existences of those around me. He's also probably the most loyal person that I've ever met. Even during times when I haven't been. And he's still here, and he's still with me, and he's still by my side, and he's still my brother. And over the last couple of years, it's like, you know, we've been doing this whole social media thing. You know, launching a merch store and launching a podcast page and launching a YouTube page and working together as a team to try to make this whole thing into a business that we can, you know, like retire with, you know. I mean, we're both mid 50s. I'm 57. He's about to turn 56. And I wouldn't be alive today without that kid. Uh, he's saved my life a couple times when I was absolutely hell bent to end it. And you know, and then 2 years ago when I was going through the whole doxing thing, getting fired thing, I mean, he was there for me every single day for months and months and months through one of the hardest experiences that I've ever had. And definitely one of the most traumatic things that I've ever experienced. And I am very, very, very much aware that, you know, a lot of times I am not the easiest person to work with. I'm not the easiest person to kind of manage, I guess. I am stubborn. I am belligerent. There are a lot of times when I'm very closed-minded. And I've been working on those things a lot, especially during the last 6 months. But I am aware more than most that it is not an infrequent occurrence that I'm a pain in the ass. And there have been a lot of times when I have most definitely been a pain in my brother's ass. And, you know, it's great to hit 1 million followers on TikTok. That is something that I've kind of, you know, I've been keeping an eye on it and I've been working towards it, but not in a super dedicated manner because that's something that's out of my control, you know? And to have him be here and be a part of that and to be doing the things that he and I are now doing and to be doing those things together, it means everything to me. And it's been so great for me that all of you guys have gotten to see the relationship that my brother and I have. And there are times that I take it for granted. I always thought that everybody who had siblings had that kind of relationship with their siblings. And then I learned that not everybody does. And it just makes me that much more grateful for him and for who he is as a person, who he is as a man, and who he is as a brother. So I love you, Falcon. Thank you, brother.